Today, I want to talk about the YATRI. This is a Gujarati enterprise close to my house, and this is it's going to go bankrupt very soon. It's at 297 uh, North End Road, and every restaurant which has ever been set up there, and I've lived here for more than 30 years. Everyone has gone bankrupt very quickly. Why? Well, the answer is that it is well, essentially the rent is too high. Why is the rent so high? And the answer is that it's a one of the problems that you have in capitalism, where uh, there was an inflated value, and so long as the person with the inflated value got a mortgage, in other words, was able to borrow cheaply and was able to service the debt. So you still have the inflated value, and then the inflated value, of course, is passed on to maybe not quite open market, not in an open market manner, but in another manner. And then, of course, you have to think about the accumulated losses in a restaurant and the money laundering possibilities that it establishes. So when I saw a Gujarati pro-Modi, uh, Yatri, Yatra means a journey, Yatri. I went along and I had an excellent, it was opening night, and I had a wonderful namkeen lassi, Gujarati spices, they loved me. And then today I made the mistake of popping in, hoping for another one of those buses. And it was bizarre that there's a 5 minute long, I said everything I had to say in English, and in English there's going, no, then I try in Hindi, and, they're going, well, could you sit over there? And I say, what could I sit over here? No, you have to go and sit over there. Odd. And the other thing is that they made me sit next to a woman. That's unusual. It's not Gujarati. You see, don't ask a Hindu man, I'm 60, 62, to sit next to a woman he's not related to. There are other chairs. Why did they do that? Was she a prostitute? No, she was a Hindu lady from Goa. Not a prostitute. Why the fuck did Yatri, this place, why did they treat that lady so bad? Now, let's suppose they thought, I was a bad man, I was a Muslim, I'd come there to kill people. Then you sit far away from the Hindu lady. Why did they put me next to the lady, the Indian lady? She must have been about 60, my age. Why? Now, the other puzzle is why they didn't get me the drink order, which was, a lassi. Lassi is easy. Lassi is easy. And why they didn't want my business. At the front of the restaurant, there are about four tables, and they were occupied by white people. Wait, yeah, I get it. You want white people to come in and to eat. But I live in Fulham, and I know white people better than they do. In fact, white people know me better than they know any fucking Gujaratis. And there are Etonians and Wickamists and people of the highest social standing who have known me for 30 years. If they're nice to me, I bring them. And, it's extraordinary that this Catholic Gujaratis, young chaps, and they can speak English, and they can speak Hindi, but they can't speak the language of making money. Why not? Why not? Now, when we look at the menu and you look at what people say about the menu, it's because they're shit. It's shit. It's shit. It's shit. Why? It's not because the chef is not Siletti, but it's because 20 years ago there's a restaurant there called Capitalism, and so I know all about the place. I know why they're shit, and it is really to do with economies of scope and scale. You can, and Capitalism had the best gun from Goa. In fact, the lady I was talking to was from Goa, but she was a Hindu, very high caste. Ooh. And I mean, she wasn't. I mean, she was very high caste. I mean, that there are some people from Goa who are very high caste. There are some who are not. But what is certainly true is that the reason Kerala Zone stood out and was run by a very professional man from Kerala, um, it was because they got in the best saucier. And he's worked for their Tata group, like Chatimere and so on. Say, that's why it could have succeeded. But of course, 297, it's a suicide corner. In the restaurant business, we speak of a suicide corner. You can't make money there, especially if essentially the value has been inflated. And the reason that the value remains inflated is because it's a con. It's like you're raising money on it, and you're paying, let's say, 8% because it's secured loan, and you're getting 12%. So you cover it. It's a nonsense. But today at YATRI, yes, these cunts, two young little shits, they were rude to me. And I said, go fuck yourself. Fair enough. And what I need to do is that I need to ensure that the owners of YATRI understand what's happening. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. They know what's happening. It's a write-off. And, it's like, 61-year-old, 62-year-old, Dasi uncle, he doesn't understand what is write-off. Oh, it's hilarious. Yeah, we get it. It's a write-off. But that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, if you know it's a write-off, and I know it's a write-off, and the taxman knows it's a write-off, it isn't a write-off. That's what I'm saying. You simply tried too hard to fail. This is fucking fraud, you stupid cunts. Yeah. You tell the South Indian to fuck off, he fucks off. But I'm not going to fucking report you. You're Hindus. I don't care. I really don't care. But I do care about Keir Starmer giving away money so that Ukrainians can be killed. Well, that I care about. Not you. YATRI? You're shit. You're shit. This is shit. I'm putting this up on YouTube. Why can't you make, well, you can't make good food because